Welcome once again, DreamHack Winter 2013, second map in the round of 8 here between Recursive and Fnatic. And right now Fnatic have a 1-map lead, and well, they're on a home turf as well because we're playing Dust2.
Yeah, this is going to be looking pretty good here. Fnatic, they're going to be pretty happy with this map. It's one of their stronger maps, and this is the trade here. Inferno was one of Recursive's stronger maps, if not their strongest, and now, well, Fnatic get the pleasure of playing on their favorite map, and this is just back and forth right now. We have yet to get a kill, but plenty of shots have been exchanged. Pronax does manage to get a kill on Uzi to start things off, and the bomb has been planted as well.
This is intelligent play coming out right now from Fnatic. The bomb is down, as you said, and well, they got the 2-for-1 trade, and they're keeping them back on short. Pronax racking up the triple kill, and it's going to be GMX alone. Actually, the quad kill from Pronax, GMX alone in a 1-on-4. Can Pronax get the ace? They should let him, but it's going to be Delwalk to do it. So there it is. 1-0 for Fnatic, and I have to make a comment about this play because that was very, very sleek by Fnatic. They get in here, they plant the bomb, and a big mistake that a lot of teams do in this position is that they try and hide inside this bomb site. You know, they hide on the slope, they hide behind here, they hide up on Goose. It doesn't work. You can't treat the A bomb site like you can the B bomb site. We can just wait. It's much more effective to go down, take long, or take controller short again, and that's what Fnatic did, not allowing Recursive to get back in. So a tiny detail, but that's actually what won Fnatic that round. It wasn't just the entry, it was the fact that they moved out of the bomb site again.
Yeah, they went over, took over short, just had 3 guys sitting right there,
yeah.
And they were able to overwhelm the guys rotating over from B. So that was the big play, no doubt about it. Fnatic off to a terrific start here on this map, second map of this best of 3 series, and the deciding map potentially. Fnatic, if they win it, they go on to the semifinals on Saturday.
Yeah, very aggressive play coming out from Recursive this round, trying to push up. It is the body armor, head armor buy as well, but they are getting nothing at all for it. Fnatic are so ready at this point. I mean, they got 2 AKs actually, Galil P90 as well, and Flush, has he only got a pistol? Is he saving up for something?
Seems like it.
Yeah, he is.
And again, well, Maniac taking shots at range with that P250, but he's not going to win out. JW actually beats him with the Pro 90, so that's a bit of a slap in the face there. But we will see Recursive pretty much going for the hard eco here and not really going past that.
Yeah, we will. And well, I think we've got a pause going on. Actually, they haven't paused yet.
It seems like one guy dropped. We need to get a pause.
Well, no, but they're fighting. They're resuming again.
Who is it that's sitting there? It looks like it's what, Maniac? Maniac hasn't moved in spawn.
Oh yeah. So maybe there is a problem after all. That's unfortunate, isn't it? 2-0 here. Obviously, it's going to be an eco round nonetheless for Recursive. So it's not game breaking at this point. But
well, they need to put a stop to this at this point. I mean, JW, he's not. I mean, they're not going to hold back. That's the thing. As long as the game isn't paused, Fnatic are not going to give Recursive the window to be able to do anything here. They're going to take the shots that they see. It's really up to Recursive to play as passively as possible. But there we go. Maniac is back. It's okay. And, well, the game continues. I mean, really, Recursive, if there was going to be a problem, it might as well have been on this round, a round that they invested nothing in.
Exactly. Well, eco round is almost done here for Recursive, and they will be able to buy in the 4th round, but it just gives us a little bit of a break to just extend to all of you guys out there our full appreciation that you even tune in to watch. It's been a very long day. Semler, we were up at 7 this morning, and now, well, I don't even know what time it is, but it's very, very late at this point. And many of you have been joining us throughout the whole day, so we really do appreciate it. You sexy people, definitely very good that you keep tuning in, and hopefully you're going to tune in even more tomorrow and bring all your friends and relatives and all that stuff, because this tournament is only just beginning.
Yeah, I don't hope, Anders. I know they will be tuning in tomorrow because they aren't going to be crazy and miss a minute of this tournament. We have the best teams in the world here. There is no doubt about it. Every single team deserves their slot here in this tournament. And, well, we haven't been bored all day, man. It's been every single match has gone down to the wire. It's been back and forth, but really it's always ending in heartbreak because 2 teams, have to leave. 2 teams are knocked out. And now we're into our first quarterfinal match. One of these teams is going to move on to the semifinals, and one of them, well, is going home.
I mean, that is the thing, isn't it? There's not really a team where you say, okay, well, they kind of deserve to just get knocked out. I mean, you kind of feel for every one of them. Right now, especially maybe for I buy power, in my case, I really am sad that they went home so early as they did. But that's how it goes in the middle. Happy's going to pick down Schneider, and that's, well, actually, they move into the B bomb side either way. So the fake, I guess, kind of worked. Happy's now flashing in, trying to re-peek it, and that could lose him his life here. Yep, Devil Walk with the headshot. That's a big mistake. You don't really want to do that. He could have just taken a quick peek in, but going down like that kind of gave Fnatic the round, and fourth round coming in for them.
Yeah, fully committing to it too. You saw him; he was already pre-firing, and well, Devilwalk does not miss a beat, catches him there.
So, something weird happened this round because obviously at this point, most of us watching, we understand and have seen the B split push before. The smoke to CT spawn, the emphasis on pushing people through the middle and through the tunnels into the B bomb side. We know this. What happened this time was there's actually just one person pushing in through the middle, which is unusual. You want to put usually 2 or 3 people there, probably 3 people.
Exactly right.
And what really happened is that it was just one person. He died, but it still forced the sort of the over rotation from Recursive, put too much emphasis on the middle, and they gave up the B bomb side in trade of it. So, you know, fast rotations are really important, especially on Dust2. But if you get the wrong call, if you rotate too much, that's almost just as bad as not rotating.
Yeah, over-rotating could be the key there. And that's the thing, you know, you hit the nail on the head. They were expecting, Recursive were expecting 2 to 3 guys to come through those doors.
Yeah,
so you set up that crossfire as the defense. You set up one from CT and one from B slope, and you just gunned them down as they come through. That didn't happen.
Especially because if you then drop 3 people in the middle, those 2 people coming in for the tunnels here, you can let them have the B bomb side, because then you have 5 or 4 people to retake against 2. That really works out. But if you give out the B bomb side for the 1 kill in the middle, that's no good, because as we were sort of hinting on in the pistol round, this B bomb side is very difficult to retake. Let's say near impossible if you have equal numbers.
Yeah, even as that's the thing. You know, people will say like, why are they saving when it's 3-on-3? It's because you have to go through 2 choke points essentially. You have to go through the window, which is up in the wall, that small hole, or you have to go through the doors. And so the terrorists, if they have 2, 3 guys alive, they're watching those angles, and as soon as you peek, as soon as you show your head, they're taking your head off.
Yeah, it's a really tough bomb site, that one. Also tough to get into, of course. That, you know, kind of works out that way. But once you're in it, things are looking pretty good for your team. Ecoran coming out here from Recursive. They are on the less favored side. Worth noting, in case anyone new is joining us, we've got a lot of new people watching and playing Counter-Strike recently. Dust2, the only map in the map pool that is terrorist favored. And Schneider, he's off to a decent start here.
Yeah, he's just tearing it up, man. He is going to work. What does he do? He gets 3 kills before getting taken out. Devilwall gets one of his own. And, well, hey, Kenny S gets a great headshot onto Flusha. Fine work there, but he is the last man standing for his team. 3 men alive here. Fnatic, not sure if they're too concerned. I mean, of course, this is Kenny S, but Devilwalk gets a 2nd kill, and well, he's gonna be pleased with that.
Yep, there it is. 5-0 now. It leaves us in the 6th round, and there is the AWP being purchased on Kenny S. And if we look at the scoreboard, what are you telling me?
Yeah, that's like sheer domination. Look at that, 6-0 for Devilwalk.
Yeah.
Schneider rocking 8-2, but the rest of them 5-1, 4-1, 2-1. Like,
I must say this though, Devilwalk here. I mean, many people didn't get to watch the MSI tournament in China because China, but Devilwalk was incredibly strong on this map. Like, he was a complete monster. Never seen Devilwalk play as well as he did it in China, and especially on this map. So I expect big things, and he's off to a great start right now. But can they stop Kenny's AWP? Not many people can.
No, that's the scary part, isn't it? It's just if Kenny gets on a roll, and he's on the CT side as well, so he will be setting up for those shots. But the AWP, I mean, we see it all the time on Dust2. It's a great map for the weapon. And, well, Kenny S is one of the best operators in the world when he's on his game. So this is going to come down to whether he can really land those shots or not. But we have to keep in mind, you know, Happy on Inferno was tearing things up for Recursive as well.
Look at this great time for him. He just boosted up there. He gets the kill. Bomb is down. He goes for a 2nd one, but he's going to get shot down to 11 HP.
And feared with his teammate's flash, but now he's got the teammate there to support as well. He's going to take that shot from around the corner. He's going to set up on long as well. Not going to find any love, though, because, hey, Fnatic, they've still got 40 seconds, and they haven't quite made up their mind as to where they want to go.
No, and, well, it looks like it is going to be the B push, or at least the middle push here, because the bomb is heading into tunnels. That's a big tell where they want to go, and here they come. Uzi with a good shot. Actually, that was TMS. Uzi picks up the 2nd one, though. And now pushing into B.
Whoa, Devilwalk. Okay, Devilwalk's on fire. That was a great headshot. He goes for more, but Uzi finds him through the door. He just sprays him down, and now it's all down to JW. 18 points of health in a 1v3. These are good odds here for Recursive. Recursive even working their way back. We have Maniac going through the long flank. He's coming all the way back from T-spawn to get in here, to get control of Upper Dark. It's really just JW. Look at him. He's like committing to the plant. He gets it.
Gets the plant, so that's very cool from JW. And in that situation, you know, getting a 1 plant is actually very unlikely. Could have been even cooler if he got a kill in as well, because that would have really put a big dent in Recursive's already kind of broken economy. They will have the money, though. 3 people survive and all that stuff. Fnatic have also an absurd amount of money, so they'll be just fine for a long time to come. And then AWP also is being purchased on JW, and that's good to see, isn't it?
This is pleasing, yes, to see JW and Kenny S go toe to toe on Dust2.
Down the middle. JW not taking the shot yet. He must know that Kenny's down there. Oh, that should have been a shot. And look at Kenny. He's unfazed by the situation. He just pushes through the doors, even though he realizes somebody's there. And over on long, Maniac takes down one. And where was Schneider's back up? I really don't know.
Quite sure he was picked off. He's managed to find Devil Walk though. GMX takes out Pronax, and now they're just dying one after the other. Maniac finds Flusha. It's all down to JW with that op. He's been smoked off from the bomb though, and this is problematic. Has to find a way to work his way through here. He almost catches Maniac with that nade. Close call there. Kenny S walks up, ducks back around the corner, and he goes for more, but he will get overwhelmed in the end. Everybody getting a piece of the action that time around.
That was a misplayed round for Fnatic in very many ways. I mean, I have no idea what Schneider was doing here alone. His two teammates were all the way back here. So that makes no sense. If they'd been pushed up in the doors, like just, you know, 1 meter further up, it would have made perfect sense. Because then you can flash each other out, you can cover each other. But Schneider just dying behind this container to Maniac, who was in the pit. And then they walked out one at a time on long and just got taken down. That felt like a broken round from Fnatic, basically.
Yeah, it was a little bit helter-skelter, wasn't it? But they do have enough to buy again, so it will be AKs across the board this time around. JW not going to be picking that up. Devil Walk, in fact, has enough money to get him one, but it's not going to be the case, and it is going to be the quick B play here coming out from Fnatic. The standard push, and now Schneider actually manages to overwhelm the defense. Uzi goes down. Happy's getting a piece of the action, but JW and Flusha getting some as well.
Kenny trying to push through the smoke here with an ult. That's very brave, and that will get him killed. And now it's Maniac in a 1-on-4. That entrance, the B-split push that we were hyping and talking about earlier on, there it is in full effect. And you see the smoke up in the CT spawn, preventing the counter-terrorists from the A-bomb site to make any kind of proper reinforcement to the B-bomb site. And Maniac, great kill on Devil, but it still leaves him 1-on-3 with the bomb already ticking in here.
Oh, he gets the headshot as well. There we go. Perfectly done. And now it's a 1-on-2 situation. And hey, the roles are reversed.
He's going to try and smoke it off and go for the ninja. I love this from
He
Maniac.
can't find the bomb, though. He's on the wrong side of the boxes. And they think he's in the smoke. He gets Flusha point blank. He's got the USPS. Pronax is reloading, but the shot's coming out. Oh, Pronax finds it in the end. That was so close. I mean, they still lose every rifle on Fnatic's side, but they get the round, most importantly. But did you see that? When he was running in there, he guessed the wrong side of the boxes.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate, but still a scary display of skill coming out from Maniac. That was a 1-on-4, and he made it 1-on-1 and almost got the kill on Pronax just shooting through the wall then. So, score is now 6-2. This is anybody's game still. This could go either way.
This is everywhere, yeah. 4 rounds separating him, and no, we got the ops again. JW now, he's got his op in hand. Kenny S has got his. And well, we had the bit of the cheeky boost on short. That's not going to play out this time around, however.
No, it won't. But, I like the play as well. They got GMX up there with the rifle as well, so they're assisting Kenny. Now, well, he's in a position where he doesn't really need assistance. Takes a shot. If he fails, he just falls back.
Exactly
down
right.
in the pit, though. Maniac getting flashed. He's going to go down. GMX takes down one. And now wants to fall back, but that's GMX in a bad position. And actually great that he got the headshot. That's not so easy.
That is really tricky, in fact. And Schneider has actually picked up his teammates off.
Oh, this grenade isn't really going to land on Schneider.
Oh, 3. But now we're back down to a 2-on-2. Devil Walk has lit up 2 people. He is still in this fight. Kenny X, however, and GMX still alive here for Recursive. And Kenny S, he's getting the read. Does he react in time? He does, but he misses the shot. He's not going to find it. Schneider, however, going down on the other side of the map. It's all down to Devil Walk. And they know exactly where he's going. You can see the rotation coming out from Recursive now. Kenny S going to be getting in position on the window. And well, Devil Walk, he just doesn't have the time now. He just doesn't have the time. He's got 30 seconds left. But
again, he's already got the double. If he takes this kill on Kenny, which is not very likely, but if he does, that would be the opening that he's looking for. 1-on-2 situation for Devil Walk. He's just waiting for it now. And well, Kenny just spots his elbow then, and that's going to be death. 3-6 now, and no bomb plant in this round for Fnatic. And I think they're going to have to eco here.
And it seems like there's too much of a spread. I mean, we have them investing in pistols and nades.
Yeah, but that's going to be it, I think.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we only have the 1,400 on Flusha. He spent every dime last round, and well, the rest of them just evening things out. So they will have some tools here to use. And the smoke going down to block off doors as well is going to keep Recursive guessing as to where they're actually going to be playing. Where are they going to be heading? But it does look like it's going to be the quick B play, and they're going to rush right through the smoke. Face first into Uzi's waiting arms. He manages to get one, and the second one comes out for Kenny.
Yeah, and actually, well, Happy's going to go down as well. So bomb plant as well. Great round here from Fnatic. Absolutely beautiful round, in fact.
Yeah, 2 kills and the plant. minimal investment coming out from them. They've got to be pleased with that result.
There was one thing to say about this round, though, from Recursive's perspective. They had one person behind the box, they had one person up on the plateau, and both of them had an M4A1. And that weapon is not very good against the 5 incoming terrorists coming in, because you saw them sprayed as they were flashed, and they were forced to reload, and that's kind of one of the reasons why they went down there. M4A4 in that position would have been much better. So I'm not sure what to make of that. I mean, they all have the M4A1. There's not one person that has the A4. So it's not like they could have put a different player in there to do it, but being that close means you can't reload. You need to kill everyone with your first magazine, otherwise you're going to run out of bullets.
Yeah, it's that panic spray, isn't it? And the good flash as well. Forced them to really spray as best he could, but now Kenny, he actually gets out there and he does leg Schneider. Gets a lot of damage out. GMX, however, gets overwhelmed. A nice nade actually could pick him off. He does get 1 kill for Kenny S, but he gets taken out in return, and now, well, it's just a back and forth with 3 men alive here on Recursive's side. They're in a good position to lock down A.
Yeah, they are, and they're so quickly up on short as well. They flash themselves in, and Pronax jumps down. He's going to go down. Grenade out from Flusher, but he's in a 1-on-3. Wants to put down the bomb at the very least so they can get the money, and that's a very good idea indeed. Yeah, he will get the bomb plant here, and now it's going to be Recursive's time to go in, and they should absolutely be able to retake this. Unless they go in one at a time, that's the only chance Flusher has here.
It is, but Flusher, I mean, we saw what he did on Inferno. He was landing shots left and right. He could do it again here. He is looking for those. He is trying to spray him down, but in the end, he gets taken out by Uzi, and that will be, again, the easy defuse coming in here. Recursive working together as a team, you know, pushing from long, pushing from short at the same time. Flusher feeling the pressure, couldn't find the kills.
Not quite, and this is very interesting. I mean, could it be that Recursive is actually just overall a very strong team on the counter-terror side of any map? Because right now they've made it 5-6, and that's a very impressive comeback. I venture to say they need no more than 6 rounds here before things start to look really good. 5 is actually even maybe enough.
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it? This is still, I mean, we have yet to see them play on Dust2, you know, something we have to say.
Yeah.
So this is kind of fresh for all of us here as Recursive, you know. As far as the tournament is concerned, this is a fresh start, but Maniac, look at this play from Maniac. He gets into A house, and he's looking to catch them by surprise. If they push through here, he could catch him, and somehow Flusher lands the headshot on him.
Yeah, look at this push-up here from GMX. I love this.
This is a cool little boost, yeah.
But are they going to go through the middle? That's the question. I doubt it. Right now, a lot of damage done to Pronax in the middle. This grenade from Uzi doesn't quite catch him. Fnatic have the upper hand, even though 2 of their players are very low. But they might need another entry kill to actually make it into a bomb site, because Recursive are so far spread out.
Yeah, I mean, you just have Fnatic kind of poking about. They really haven't found a way in quite yet. Recursive are just covering all the angles at this point.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job kind of giving up the bomb side a little bit. I mean, they got Kenny here, they got GMX down on long, and the push is going to come in here, gets the first one, he spots the bomb as well, and that's a big tell. He's going to relay that information, gets the second kill, goes to the third. Oh my god, the quad kill! GMX, he manages to do it. They all run right into the meat grinder, and that's the 6 rounds from Recursive there. Equal scores.
There's the clear demonstration of why you just control your spray and not spray wildly.
Yeah.
Because he had enough bullets in the clip, even with an M4A1, he had enough bullets to take care of everybody there. Perfect play from GMX. What a hold. They just completely slammed the door shut in their faces. Fnatic, no turkey for you.
In terms of momentum, that is very, very big, isn't it? Like, that's the sort of round that will really make Fnatic doubt whether or not they can actually win this second map at all, because GMX does something like that, it's a bit scary. Uzi there, again, the M4A1 not the best weapon in this situation, and they're going to get run over. Again, they lose the bomb site. Can they put down the bomb here from Pronax? Great grenade onto Kenny, and all of a sudden it's a 2-on-2. What a round.
Pronax caught in that corner, though. They have to be careful. Schneider's the one checking around that in upper dark. He wants to make sure that they don't get flanked, but the 2 remaining members for Recursive are on the B slope. And, well, the 1 nade goes sailing in.
They have still more than a minute left. I'd like to actually see them kind of walk back just out of this bomb site. Or maybe just, like, yeah, let Schneider walk and then let Pronax stay in here.
Yeah, I'm wondering, you know, look at Schneider. He's actually going to work his way all the way out to doors at this point. He may be able to catch the flank. It's going to come down to whether they can react in time here. This
is so smart. As long as Pronax doesn't die, he should wait for Schneider. This is very important, but you can see they are aware of it as well. Maniac gets the shot. Pronax now going to go down. GMX finding the shot through the door, but that was a very smart play from Fnatic there. Definitely what they should have done. The fact that it didn't work out is not really a sign that it was a bad decision. That's just also the fact that they had no body armor or anything like that. But you know, time is a resource in Counter-Strike, and when you have that much of it, doing any kind of quick play is really silly. Much better to try and see if they could fake them out, but
Yeah,
you know,
catch
also
them off their
Recursive
guard.
playing smartly here. They realized that the flank might come.
Yeah, it's that 1 second of focus. You know, you give it up, you will get paid. You will pay for it. But now we have a quick exchange. In fact, over on A long, GMX finding one, and JW getting another.
Yeah, and now they're trying to boost up, but they get called missed boost by Schneider. That might be the round for Fnatic. And actually, the fact is that Fnatic kind of need these rounds here. We're in the 14th round. They need to make this at least 7-8 in their own favor. Otherwise, it's going to be tough to win this second map here.
It starts getting very tricky, doesn't it? I mean, we are getting in the danger zone. Recursive, I mean, they've already passed it. You know, ideally, Fnatic would want to be ahead right now.
Yeah.
You know, and allow Recursive at most 6 rounds to work with. But now, well, Recursive getting that 7th round. It's 8-7, the best score that Fnatic can hope for, and that is going to be tough. Recursive, still 2 members alive, and Happy, you know, he's making him pay. Comes right back and turns it into a 2-on-2. He spotted out Schneider as well, almost catches him. The nade should finish the job, and there you go. Perfect play from Happy. What dominance.
Oh, he gets the shot. That's a quad kill. There's no time. But what is wrong with Happy? How did he guess all those angles? What an incredible game sense. I mean, I feel like he was robbed that round. He should have had that defuse as well, but there was no time left. It's going to be 7 for 7. He threw away his gun at the end as well in frustration.
Yeah, the pistol, man.
Oh, man. It's the 15th round coming up, but that was beautiful from Happy then. And, I mean, they have such high individual skill on Recursive. It's scary.
Yeah, they're so on point, but I mean, let's take a look. I mean, Happy, GMX, that was actually a big round there for Happy. In fact, he was trailing a bit so far in this first half, but Kenny again with the aggressive hopping, pops out on short and gets punished this time around. The nade combo manages to pick it up. Pronax and Schneider each getting a kill. Now the return, and what a, I mean, GMX, the aggressive push. Happy comes out with a push of his own. In the blink of an eye, Fnatic go from a 4-3 situation down to a 1v3.
Happy finishing it off. GMX with another triple kill. He's up to 16 in total. How good. I mean, GMX hasn't been the most flashy player earlier in this tournament. When we've been watching Recursive, it's been, I'd say it's been Kenny, it's been Maniac, and it's been Happy. Not so much GMX and Uzi. And right now, he's playing out of his mind. And this is the right time to do it as well, because if Recursive lose this map, it's bye-bye.
It is exactly right. This is their tournament life riding on this next half.
Yeah.
And getting that round advantage on the CT side of Dust2 as well is a big deal, because this is a slightly T-sided, a slightly terrorist-sided map. And we see a lot of the time, you know, the terrorists ending. And, you know, even if the terrorists end 8-7, we're still like, that is going to be very rough in the second half. You know, sure, they have the lead in rounds, but when they swap sides, well, the shoe changes feet, and that is going to get really rough. So ideally, we want to see them finish with that 9-6 lead, even like a 10-5. But this is going to be pretty tough here for Fnatic to close out, and this is one of their stronger maps as well. Fnatic, this is the thing. You know, they're very pleased with getting this Dust2 situation, but what?
It's the headshot percentage from Flusher. He's only got 4 kills.
Oh, he's only got 4 kills. I was about to say, like,
they're all headshots. Well played, Flusher.
Flusher.
Well, he was playing so well on Inferno. It's time for him to maybe take a break, but he needs someone to step up in his place. Otherwise, Fnatic might not win this, and they might go to a third map, and then who knows what happens.
You notice that? I mean, JW and Flusha, the top fraggers for Fnatic and Inferno, are sitting at the very bottom right now. It's all going to come down to the second half for them to turn this around, because, I mean, 8-11.
Gentlemen, once again, we're at DreamHack Winter 2013, and we're at the round of 8 here. In group, well, A and B, it's kind of the first half of the round of 8. It's a little bit weird setup, but that's how it works.
Yeah. No, well, actually, Happy taking quite a bit of damage already. I wonder if he ate an 8 early on. But it still looks like it's going to be the slow B play. Look at this. They're going to walk right out of the smoke, and this is catching him off guard. Pronax is going to get overrun right off the bat. Uzi taking them out, and just kills raining in here for Recursive. The perfect start to this half for them. They are overwhelming the defense.
This was not the start that Fnatic needed. They absolutely had to get this pistol round. Now it's going to be all uphill. Devil Walk alone in a 1-on-4, obviously not going to be winning this round. And well, it's that's really, really discouraging, isn't it? Because now there's a 2-round lead from Recursive, and Fnatic going to have to save for the next 2 ones as well.
Yeah, Fnatic, that's the problem here. Are they going to go? No, they're actually going to go for that P250 armor buy. 5-7s, in fact, the 5-7 on Flusha, and hey, man, we've seen what Flusha is capable of. Just the other day in the Frag Fight Masters in their group, Fnatic made it through, and Flusha wreaked havoc with the 5-7.
He did, but at the same time, look at his score right now. He's only got 4 kills
That's what I'm saying,
in the first 16 rounds, so...
That's what I'm saying. He whipped out the 5-7. It's not. It's like time to mess around is past.
Yeah.
Serious business time now. He's got his 5-7 in hand, and he is going to town, and unfortunately for him, Kenny S
But he did a lot of damage to both Kenny and Happy, so it's not all bad, but could have been great if he could have found the kill then. Schneider just kind of blindly shooting in there. JW going to drop off in the bomb site, and feels like Recursive now have this round more or less under control. I don't know. I mean, what is the score? It's going to be 11-7 before Fnatic could realistically make a buy.
That is going to be the case, man. That is going to be the case. I mean, we're most likely going to see 10-7 here. I mean, there's still 3 members who are extremely damaged on the T side. Uzi, Happy, Kenny, all floating fairly low. And the thing is that they've still got the armor. They've still got the 5.7s and the P250s.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good reason to try and save these weapons, because otherwise they just start giving them up for free. Yeah, obviously not going to win a 2-on-5 situation anyway. So, well, Schneider's going to try and see if he can get the kill. Or maybe they have an idea about how low they are. I mean, maybe the calls have come out that they must be very low, all of them. So, you know, just get a few bullets on, get some kills in there at the very least. But Schneider now trying to save this P250 and the body armor that he has, fighting it out with GMX, but not going to come out on top. 10-7, as you said. Talking about GMX, 17 kills and only 9 deaths.
Yeah, they're wondering about it right now. You got to see that as well. You know, Happy, Kenny, both of them fairly low. And it's probably Flusha just being like, yo, did so much damage to them. But, you know, this is going to be the hard eco coming in here for Team Fnatic. You can see, I mean, it's pretty much USPS across the board with one lone P2000.
Yeah, what are they doing? Are they boosting everyone up on short here? Yeah, they are. So 3 people on short, 2 people running down the middle. I think this is the sandwich maneuver. They're hoping that Recursive push into the middle, and then they can just kind of all overwhelm them in here and just kind of, you know, crush them basically.
Are they going to push up? That's a question right now. It looks like it's a holding position right now. It's a holding play, and the problem is that it looks like Recursive have picked up on this. They're going right up A through long, and they will get onto the spot before Fnatic even realize what the hell's going on. But hey, Uzi getting a kill on Flusha, that might alert them some.
Yeah, definitely will. Or are they going to check this corner? They will. There's the UMP money from Happy coming in. You get such a high kill reward for doing those UMP kills.
That dirty ump money. But that is. I mean, they still managed to pick off Happy. It's not the end of days.
This is what we could call like a trigger-based play. You have 2 people down the middle here, and you have 3 people up on short. Gonna do this instead. 3 people up on short waiting. And if you see someone in the middle, like if they boost up on the box, the first time you see anybody here on box, these people are going to push in and you're going to push aggressively right here. And hopefully there's more than just one person. But they never got the trigger, you know, just completely circumnavigated by Recursive, who went down on long. So the whole play kind of just falls apart. But it's an eco round, so it's worth trying.
Yeah, well, Schneider, he's tired of these games. He gets right back in and starts it off strong here for Fnatic in their first buy round of this half. They are going to be doing some damage here and getting, well, the fine start onto Kenny. Yes, getting him out of the fight. That is not too shabby. And now with that man advantage, they're going to be able to cover more ground.
I mean, it's kind of now or never as well for Fnatic. And not that they lose the game on the map completely here if they don't win this round, but it comes dangerously close because they'll have to eco straight afterwards, and that'll give Recursive 13 rounds.
Oh, and then Happy demonstrating that he can use the op as well. Headshot onto Pronax, and now we have one more man. Schneider getting caught out of position. Just on the timing there as well. He was lobbing a nade in there. No rifle in hand. He gets caught, and this is just looking so silly at this point. Recursive with the strong shot onto Pronax, but then Schneider just going down like that. Yeah, they will get the plant.
And also a weird decision here. I mean, Devil obviously trying to save the rifle, but JW is pushing in, so maybe some miscommunication coming out from Fnatic. It's a good early kill on Uzi, but I feel like Devilwalk should make it a priority, and JW should make it a priority to save these rifles more than anything.
Yeah, they can't afford to give these up. If they can save these, if the 2 of them can live, then they can stretch their economy in this next round. Perhaps go for a bit of a cheek buy. And it looks like that's what they're going to be doing. They're going to be backing off and giving ground and trying to hide, finding those hiding spots at this point.
I mean, 2 rifles like this, put 1 in A, put 1 in B, and just hope you find the right angle. Hope they don't look in the corner you're hiding in or something like that. You know, we've seen it time and again. A few rifles can make all the difference in the world. So we'll see how Fnatic do. Don't think they'll have... Oh,
they will go for it. They commit.
That's interesting.
And with the 2 of them holding like that, somehow, I mean, it makes sense, I suppose. It's just like, well, we go for it. We bite the bullet and we go for it because they've got 12 rounds at this point. They're starting to get so much money that, you know, hey, putting them on eco, that's going to be a while down the road where you can't afford to give them the opportunity to just tear away. So Fnatic now, this is that do or die moment right now. This is Fnatic saying we have to get this round or we're pretty much screwed. We're out of this game.
Yeah, I think absolutely that's pretty much what it is. And we've seen it from other teams like Very Games as well. They understand how much it means to not eco on the counter-terrorist side. Once you get into that eco pattern, it can be really hard to break it. Right now we're in the 20th round and Recursive, they have a 5-round lead on the more favored side. Down on long though, Happy's going to go down. That was JW hiding in the corner. And a nice little spot from him there.
Yeah, and the smoke cutting off short as well. The second smoke, the follow-up smoke is going to go down, but GMX is poking about. You can see him, he's just trying to catch an angle. He's going to flash around that corner, pop out, and Uzi and him going to try look to overwhelm, and they do manage to get nothing. Schneider finds Maniac and could have swore that Schneider was going to go down there, but somehow he lives.
Yeah, now they are kind of all falling back from short as well, but Schneider down here should be able to hear them if they try and run for B. They think they want to go out the middle. Flusher's waiting on the other angle. There's no smoke going on. He spots them with the FAMAS, gets the first kill, and does a lot of damage. And this round seems to be done. Recursive, it's 2-on-4 right now. Uzi and Kenny, the only way they could win this if there are massive mistakes on Fnatic.
They have to give it up, but I mean, Uzi, he did put quite a bit of damage out. That's going to force him back, and now Kenny S finds a shot onto Schneider, finally punishing him. He gets a second shot onto Devil Walk, but the nades raining in will seal the deal, and that's two, well, men left standing here for Fnatic, but most importantly, that's a lot of money they have to spend now to get their team re-equipped.
Yes, you're absolutely right. So a 2-on-4 situation brought back to a 1-on-2. And again, Fnatic a little bit too eager to try and peek Kenny there. There was no reason to do that. Just let him do whatever he feels like. Wait for him to come in to a position where the best he could possibly do was trade 1-for-1. Kenny, though, hitting a shot down the middle on Pronax. He's 12-8, but Recursive, they don't actually have that much money build up. Fnatic have a chance at least to force the eco here. Grenade will take down Maniac, and I think only barely.
Only barely, yeah. But they did get that 1-for-1 trade, and so Recursive got to be feeling pretty decent about this. Forcing the CTs to cover more ground with less, do more with less, but this is going to be fairly tricky here as Happy. Well, I mean, we have JW. He is actually on, and it's Happy on the other side of that smoke. Happy trying to throw a bit of a curveball here, see if he can catch him off guard.
He's going to run away, though. Schneider hiding in the middle right behind the smoke will get caught by Uzi. Now Flusher alone in the middle and defending the B-bomb side at the same time. Oh, they run into him. What's happening? Another one, but point-blank range from Kenny S will take him down. And now, well, the round is lost. JW has to try and save this AWP, and it's very important that he does. There's almost no money on Fnatic, so this all might be all that they have for the next round.
Yeah, he gets spotted out as well, and this is, I mean, that was really awkward, though. What the hell happened mid? They were really just running right into him, running right past him. He was in that perfect little nook. Kenny actually ran face first into him.
Yeah, they're trying to push him away.
That was odd. And then, well, then, of course, Kenny's like point blank with the op. Hey, I hit mouse 1, and he's most likely going to die. Figures that out, clicks that button, gets the kill, and, well, it just kind of opened everything up for B.
Exactly like that. Well, JW, it's on his shoulders right now. We're looking at a scoreline that says 8-13. If they lose this round again, then, you know, then it's hard to see how they could come back. So Kenny... Oh, sorry, not Kenny. JW, we know he could do it. Are we back on the stream? Why are we not? We're in the game.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
All right, we'll see. JW here looking down, but... Oh, well, that's kind of taken away from him, isn't it? Now, Pronax picks up the AWP, but... This was one of those rounds where they needed Kenny to step it up massively and really just, you know, put in all the work. And he kind of hasn't here on the counter-terrorist side. He's sort of at the bottom of the scoreboard, not doing well enough. Good shot from Pronax, out-orbing Kenny there, but Uzi's right there with the return kill.
Yeah, keep maintaining that man advantage there for Recursive. It's going to be so difficult here for Fnatic to get back into this match in any kind of meaningful way. Flusha now trying to do his damnedest with this 5-7, but he just isn't finding the shot. He gets overwhelmed in the end. Happy, Uzi, each getting a kill. It's all down to Schneider. Have to respect him for the swag. But, yeah, you know, having that shotty, it's not good enough for him. He swoops up to the boomstick.
Yes, and, you know, saving this AWP is Fnatic's only chance. This is going to be, obviously, 14-8, but the problem is Fnatic have no money once again, because they went for stuff like Max 7s and some other things too. So they're going to have to eco, and that's going to give Recursive the 15th round, and this AWP could be the difference between that and a slight, very, very narrow opening from Fnatic back into the game. I mean, we're talking really, really tiny at this point.
Yeah, it's the smallest of windows to work with. And Well, we know at this point, you know, we've seen this kind of tale time and time again. It's now going to be, can Recursive just close it out? Can they just close it out? Because this is now nigh impossible for Fnatic. They need to have the perfect hold at a disadvantage. And, well, it just doesn't seem like they're hitting the shots now as well. And this is on Dust2, you know, a map that Devilwalk was saying, you know, like, we're really, you know, no problem, man. You know, we can do well on this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see how things go. I mean, Recursive, 2 rounds away from securing this map. Fnatic now, the ones struggling, the ones having a bit of trouble here in this map. And, well, they only really have the AWP to work with. JW will be the one rocking it.
Yeah, they're trying to play in the middle. What's going on here? Jumping back and forth, challenging Kenny is Schneider with just a pistol. And obviously the one AWP here on JW is the big thing. They're trying to push aggressively on long. What is this play? Maybe not the most ideal position for an AWP, but...
Yeah, this is point blanking it, man.
But they might
This could catch him completely off guard, yeah.
That might be the thinking. Oh, he misses the shot, and that should have been it. Happy there. Dodged a bullet quite literally, and he's waiting. There's the shot from JW now. If they go for the A bomb site, then all of a sudden JW is going to be in a beautiful position.
Nobody's there to deny the rifle either. Look at this. Devilwalk darts forward. He picks up the AK as well. And now they have an AK to work with Fnatic. This is a pretty decent position, although, well, Kenny S finds a shot on a Pronax, and that's going to open up the B site.
Yes, it will. And this, oh, great shot from JW, but he will go down. This was a very good decision from Recursive. They were all on short, ready to push into A, and if they had done that, they would have run into that AWP from JW. So they made a quick decision to just jump down and go straight for the B bomb site. And that was exactly the right call then. Still a 2-on-2 situation. And oh, that clip there from Devilwalk takes the face off, and they retake the bomb site. Oh, wow. If there was a round that could bring Fnatic back, it might be one like this.
Devilwalk is so cheeky, man. He's got the devil's luck. Did you see that?
Yeah.
How many times do we see people try that and it doesn't play out? And this one time, Devilwalk gets the headshot. What's up, Devil?
It's very good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good. And that's keeping the hopes alive here for Fnatic, because honestly, they need it at this point. Any little bit helps, but yeah, that 100% headshot ratio in the second half.
Yeah.
Devilwalk's flaunting it.
Got to think that that at least some of those have been, well, he's probably not got that many kills in the second half. I'm guessing it's like a flusher.
Maybe that was like his 1 kill in the second half, in fact.
He got that shot through the smoke, Kenny. That was on Schneider down to 20 HP. That's very, very, well, good timing indeed. Flushing out, going to grenade out. He's being rushed down, though. He's going to have to flash out. Otherwise, they could just rush him down here.
But look at this. Well, Flusha, he does get the support smoke. It did come sailing in from Devilwalk. So Devilwalk there to support his teammate. And good shots there from Flusha. In fact, dealing a lot of damage. It's just back and forth. You know, Pronax finds one. Kenny S comes right back. And this is just an exchange of kills and rounds at this point. Getting silly.
This is where the team needs Pronax to be a strong leader, to make them believe that they can come back here and make it 16-14 in their own favor, because it is possible. They just need to believe in it as well. Pronax here shooting down the middle. He's pushed up so far, and Happy going to be really displeased with that, because he wanted to go in and check the tunnels. They can't, but now they kind of run through the middle and go into the B-bomb site. It's a 4-on-4 retake situation here. Fnatic giving up the bomb site.
Yeah, giving it right on up. And now, well, GMX has got fairly low health, Happy as well, but they have everybody they need to just watch the angles and completely deny Fnatic. And well, we already see actually Pronax managing to get one onto Happy. That's a fine start here, and we find GMX as well, but aggressive push out from Maniac. Kenny gets a double kill on the men pushing in through Dark, and that is all she wrote. Recursive now on the brink of securing this map and keeping their hopes alive in this tournament.
And that was a quad kill in total from Kenny in that round. Very cool stuff. 15-9. Ladies and gentlemen, we could be seeing a third map here in the round of 8 between these two teams who all of a sudden seem very equal. This is some crazy Counter-Strike we're watching.
Third map Mirage, man. Third map Mirage. Make it happen. Let's see it.
Could be.
But this is pretty much Recursive's map to lose at this point. We have the odd buy, and JW, somehow makes it work. Sprays Happy down at the A Longhouse, wins that duel again. Happy cannot be pleased with himself.
Trying to deal with the flusher with the 5-7, as you said earlier. He's very good with his pistol. JW also picks off one. Right now, Fnatic are fighting for the overtime, and they're fighting hard. Kenny alone in a 1-on-4, jumping out here, does miss the shot, and that will be the death of him. Can they bring it back to overtime, Semler? Do you believe?
5 rounds in a row, man. 5 rounds in a row.
Do you believe? Do you have the faith in them?
Well, it really is. It's just like, does DreamHack have the, can we get a sweet-on-sweet semifinal for DreamHack?
It's perfectly
You're guaranteeing a Swedish team in the finals.
Yeah.
If Fnatic make this through, because we have NIP versus LGB happening at the same time in the other quarterfinal going on right now, and NIP Fnatic in the semis. That would be obscene.
That'd be something new, wouldn't it?
That would be obscene.
Let's see. Recursive, I think they were thinking about ecoing this round, but they actually do go for it. Flusher with an AWP picks off the first kill onto Uzi. Still a lot of time left here for Recursive to make up their mind. Looks like they actually might want to just fake out a little bit here on short and then maybe go for a B split push once again, because the big giveaway is Maniac waiting over here.
Yeah, but they're still, they're all over the place. In fact, we again have a bit of the action happening here. Long and JW again wins it versus Happy. Happy, man, he has got to be kicking himself right now. Nothing is going his way over at that house.
Devilhawk's waiting down the middle. He's nobody spotting. He can't see anything on the radar yet, but if Schneider peeks in here, then he will be able to. And there it is. Bomb goes down. Nice shot from Schneider. And Devilhawk should be coming in to help out, and there it is. Fantastic round from Fnatic. Everybody surviving. 15-11. Comeback now, or the overtime is only 4 rounds away.
It's potential. It's possible, man. It is absolutely possible here. This is going to be the eco coming out from Recursive. All of a sudden, we may be looking at 15-12. And then, you're just 2-3 rounds away.
Yeah. Oh, this is such a close game. It's very interesting as well because everybody is almost fragging equally on both teams, except in fact for Flusher, who's a little bit low. I mean, Flusher could be the difference here.
Flusher could be the difference. That is the thing. If he could just step up and if he could show us what we saw in Inferno, where he was just landing insane shot after insane shot.
Yeah, I mean,
really just carrying the way for Fnatic.
It's not like we're trying to bring down Flusher here. He was playing like a god on Inferno. Yeah. But
what happened in the break, man?
Yeah, what happened in the break? We need that old Flusher back if Fnatic needs to do this. JW though doing quite well, pushing up behind. Will get the 1 kill in, but it's an eco run from Recursive, and actually they just gave him the M4.
They did. And now, Kenny S has got this M4, and he's already going to be trying to put it to work. But Schneider, what's up? Takes out Happy, takes out GMX, and brings it down to Maniac and Kenny S. Alive for Recursive. And they are, well, peeking about. I mean, Kenny has still got it. He's got the bomb as well, though. He's got the bomb and the rifle. This is a lot to carry on one guy.
It is. Kenny shooting in there, does take some damage, and they're going to switch it up a little bit. More confident maybe in Maniac's rifling abilities than in Kenny's.
Yeah, it could be. Or it's just the fact that he has more HP to work with. But this is just, spray and pray. He does not get the shot. Maniac and both. And Kenny S walking straight into Devilhawk's crosshairs. And that is not ideal. And now 3 rounds away. Fnatic closing the gap.
Yes, they are. That would be a very big comeback. If you make the comeback in a situation like this, where you really do bring it to overtime after being 5 rounds behind, there is a strong chance that you could end up winning that overtime because, I mean, the other team is going to be kicking themselves. There's no AWP on Recursive right now. They haven't gone for that on Kenny, and look at JW pushing up into the tunnels. Are they going to realize Fnatic haven't done this all game, so Recursive might not remember to check the angles here. GMX is right around the box, but JW is hiding, and he gets the first shot on GMX, and that's an important player to take down. JW keeps pushing him. Well, is he going to realize Happy's there? No. He will not. That's unfortunate.
That timing. He whips out his knife, JW. Because he thought it was completely clear. And, man, running without your rifle out, I mean, that was just a freebie right there, JW. And, whoa, what a shot from Pronax. There you go. He's got that AK in hand. Getting that headshot, 1 bullet's all it takes.
Yeah, now they're going to come. Schneider's also in this bomb site. He's the top fragger for Fnatic, and he will take down Uzi as well. Another kill from Pronax in that round. Stronghold from Fnatic. All of a sudden, Semler, they just seem completely indomitable here.
Exactly, man. They've got the momentum. They've got the wind under their wings, man, and they're beating them madly. And, well, are we going to see it? Are they going to risk it now, Recursive? Are they going to risk this? No, they're just going to go ahead and invest in pistols, it looks like, P250s. They're going to be going for the P250s, and they're going to invest everything into the final round, the 30th round. It's all going to come down to that. Maniac has bought helmet and Kevlar.
And I think Kenny can go for the AWP no matter what, but he might have no armor, unless, of course, they put the bomb down here, which would be a big difference. But with not many tools to do it, I don't really see it happening. I think this is Recursive saying, no matter what, we need an AWP on Kenny. Like, that's the answer to all our problems right now.
You're exactly right. And, well, they're just trying to push on out. The crossfire is set up, and somehow they get no love for it. In fact, now Schneider comes out, and he gets insta-gib. GMX catches him right through the doors.
Now it's Pronax alone, and, well, Flusher and him will hold a little bit. Oh, that was scary. Devilwalk actually goes down, and so does Flusher. No, Fnatic, what are you doing? It's an eco round, and it's 1-on-3. Now 1-on-2. JW comes in, and the only advantage he has right now is the head armor.
This is what happens when you get ahead of yourself. But the problem is now is that Recursive, they both have rifles. M4A4, M4A1, they've got them both, but now JW manages to pull off the one, but it's not going to be enough. Recursive in the final on the brink, bring it to 16-13. Fnatic through that round, man.